Good morning, YouTube. Robert Firestone in the flyover state of West Virginia. This is to all the MSM, all of the media sites that we use, known as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. This is to the lower levels, okay, of y'all's front line of keyboard warriors, okay. You PC correct idiots, okay. Y'all just following orders, okay. Here it comes. Y'all need to do a little history search and catch up on the history of Donald Trump and what's been laid out in his path for you all, because your little protection clauses that you've got and everything here soon will be cut off. You will be castrated, okay? And the sad part for y'all, but funny as hell for us, okay? Y'all want to divide us. You're doing it. Y'all the one doing it. Nobody else is doing it but you all. You are dividing us from each other. You are dividing us from knowing the truth. You're dividing us from our United States of America, known as a republic. And what y'all done, what y'all doing, y'all have turned the United States into a banana republic. Okay? Your day's almost here. Because there's these little things that a lot of people's going to start charged for here pretty soon. That's going against the security of the United States of America. And yes, y'all poor little low level, okay, keyboard warriors, I was just doing my job. I was just following orders. So was the foot soldiers of the Nazi army. Look where they ended up. Okay? Because what y'all are failing to realize on y'all's end of y'all's pretty little shit show in your little cubicles, okay? Y'all have committed yourself to a fucking war. I know. Most people, when you say war, they think of missiles, airplanes, tanks, bombs, guns, foot soldiers. Total different war. You might want to go read a few of Donald Trump's executive orders on all of this and your cyber fucking war, okay? And it's not going to be pretty for you all. I don't even look for this to even be able to get out, but I got to document it. It's at 9:21. I started was 9:11 and a.m. 12/3/2020. And for when this hammer comes down on y'all's ass, okay, the first person, once your little security blanket and y'all's little commercial entity known as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all the MSM out there that's running around pulling the cloak of truth over people's fucking eyes and not allowing them to see the truth and hear the truth, okay, the day that gets yanked away from y'all and you do it to the first person, y'all already going to be charged, okay, under a War Powers Act. Y'all don't understand who Trump and what he's capable of and what kind of powers he's got in his pocket right now. Okay? He's giving y'all every chance to do the right things. Okay? Y'all can't do it. Y'all don't understand how to do it. Okay? I know my little video here will probably be dissected on y'all's fucking end. Don't care. And it may even be for me to be told that it's not going to go up. Okay? I'm just, like I said, if nothing else, I get to document this on this day. Y'all famously do y'all's illusionary trick by taking words and moving them around. Okay? With bar. You had people going fucking apeshit crazy. Y'all knew it would, by the way y'all rephrase things, AP. But y'all not the only enemy of the state. There's the MSM, and it's a big umbrella of these poor, retarded ass souls. Okay? This is what most of you fail to realize. Okay, I'm going to quote something to y'all, and y'all have an understanding when I say this. Okay? This is all of us. It's on this ancient document that we follow called the Constitution. It's called We the People. Do you understand that you are also under that umbrella of protection up until the day you follow your orders from your masters, your bosses, whatever you want to glorify, call these fucking idiots? Okay? They have been running the shit show for a very long time and pushing us over a mountain. Not a cliff, a damn mountain. Okay? We was right on the edge of it. And they're still on a day-to-day basis trying their damn best to push us on over the mountain. Okay, a lot of people's made predictions about the superior shot in the arm, so to speak, the liquid poison. Without actually saying certain things, I know most people can put two and two together because most of us out here has common sense, not like a whole bunch of the rest of you. But anyway, it's looking like that it's going to get right to the door, and as soon as they start to walk through, there's going to be this individual, okay, known as the President of the United States, is going to be asking for such things called processing and paperwork on these little liquid poison shots. Okay? Maybe by stating it the way I stated it, I might have a chance, but I still kind of doubt it. It wouldn't really let me re-upload my video from yesterday, and y'all seen what I've done. And as soon as it loaded, and your little red tag popped up telling me, oh, that's community guidelines, blah, 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 blah. Well, your community guideline bullshit's about ready to get tore in half and thrown in the garbage. You PC correct gray looking motherfuckers, you don't think for yourself. And like I said, the lower level keyboard cowboys, you don't understand what your bosses is going to do to you. Because the first thing them little rat bastards is going to say, well, they was doing it. Yeah. Every keystroke. I ain't gonna say how I know. I just know that y'all gonna find out in the long run that it ain't just your company that records your keystrokes. There's other people on the outside looking in at y'all that has been doing the same thing. Okay? If you think you are above or immune from y'all having charges put on y'all's candy ass, y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. Because I'm letting y'all know now, and I've been trying to let y'all know for a long time. Okay? That's just like the bullshit with BLM and Antifa. Okay? I mentioned the names. I hope that don't take me down just for mentioning a name. They run around with a communist manifesto in their hand all the time, quoting this, quoting that. But I don't think none of them's ever read to the end of the book where these communists, okay, Hitler, Mao, Stalin, every one of them done the same thing. As soon as they was able to walk into and take over, these people just like you all was executed because they don't want opposition. You all helped him take the part of the opposition they wanted down. Now y'all are a controlled group with a great big long ditch about 8 foot deep, okay? Be stacked up like firewood. Go read your fucking history on this shit. Quit running around thinking that you know something you fucking do not. You're idiots. If y'all take this as me being mean, yeah, I'm being mean because, see, what y'all fail to fucking realize is, remember the little ancient document I said, we the people, you're fucking me as well as fucking you. Okay? For every day that you run out here and want to play Super Nazi, okay, or a glorified PC idiot, or have to scream to the top of your lungs to get a sucker stuck in your mouth, you're not just fucking yourself, you're fucking everybody here. And y'all think somehow or another that's prim and proper. And y'all gonna come out on the other side looking like Superman. No. Half of you won't even see it coming. There'll be a line of soldiers roll in and be giving you the that big old fist or a peace sign. They'll pull up, they'll get out, they'll be armed and mow your fucking ass down right in the motherfucking road. Then there'll be a mop-up crew. Maybe a tractor, maybe a tank with a blade on it. Be pushing y'all down the street to them great big long ditches where they can pour gasoline in them and burn your little stinking asses. I'm giving you true facts of war. I'm giving you true facts of history. Go look for yourself. Look what you are putting yourself into. Okay? Finally figured out for myself how the party of do-nothings, okay, how they kept going after our guns. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I know this is almost a set in stone situation about the Second Amendment. I said, how do they keep doing this? Okay. Our forefathers was a bunch of smart men. They had all kinds of problems. They wasn't. They damn sure wasn't no saints. Okay. They was just men and they was just women. They put their pants on one leg at a time. They may have dressed different than us, and maybe even had carried a little better speech and some common sense with a little bit better moral compass. Okay, even though they was out here fucking up. Finally figured out how they did it, or how they was trying to do it. Okay. Forefathers of that day, to research the technology of that day for just guns. Flintlocks, black powder, There may have been a few repeaters. Don't know where they was at. Shell cartridges, maybe. Okay. They was not psychics. They did not see into the future about technology. Technology, okay, it went from a gun, say a pistol, okay, single shot, double shot, okay, cap and ball most of the time, to something like this that you can hold in one hand and it's got 9 shots in it. Okay. Now, if I misquoted that, I know some gun that, no, dude, it only holds 6. This ain't the point, okay, or nor the time. But that's how they've been running after the guns, because our forefathers wasn't soothsayers, okay, or wasn't uh, going into the future to see what the technology was going to be, so they could write that down on that piece of paper too. Okay, they knew man was smart. They knew man was going to create weapons of war, no matter what, but didn't know how far it would go. Hell, we got machine guns right now. It's mini guns that you can actually, if you're strong enough, hold on to it and run out 5,000 rounds in a second. Damn, what a pistol. Okay, that's the same thing they're trying to do with our First Amendment. They knew, our forefathers were smart enough to know the human psyche, because the first thing they understood, they were men. They knew where their flaws laid. They knew that man was capable of certain things, and he would go forth and be stupid. Well, we made it into that era where they didn't time travel, they wasn't soothsayers, but they seen and understood the heart and mind of man when it come to greed and this power structure somehow or another he's got in his head. I must be king. I need servants. No, you don't, motherfucker. This is not the country to be running around thinking you're going to run around and give everybody a wedgie. Because there's enough of us here, okay? According to what I've been hearing, this is wild. Anywhere from 80 million to maybe 140 million votes for Trump. Let's put it this way. He was so popular, or is so popular, that the computers could not keep up with his popularity. That's why they orchestrated the shutdown in all these states at the same time, because they could not keep up with what was coming in for Trump. I don't know if y'all really understand that. So, get back to the MSM, Facebook, and the rest of you. What he takes is, he's the type of person that I've seen so far and understand. He's also a Gemini, so am I. Okay? Sometimes it takes my retarded ass to look past all the propaganda to re-listen to what's going on. Sometimes I'll listen to something and listen to it for a day or two to find the flaws in it. Because the first time I hear it, I have these things that all of us has got. It's called emotions. And the first thing I want to do is reach through the fucking screen and grab somebody by the fucking nuts and rip them off the person. Okay? But once I listen, pay attention, because I've been knowing this for a long, long time, it's words. Okay? These words that we deal with. Why do y'all think that there is a law library in every public library, every uh, judicial house, judges' chambers, from floor to ceiling with law books? Because they never can get it right by what they are looking for. So most of it's case law, okay, stuff that's been won or lost. But in this mix of all this bullshit too is all these statutes and codes. To the brothers and sisters of New York, that shit's going on. Y'all need to go out of state, find you a redneck fucking lawyer in the middle of Louisiana that's a badass, okay, that understands the Constitution, okay, that's got no ties to any of that Yankee Mafia, okay, that's sitting up there trying to rule over y'all like a fucking king, okay? Go in, sue these dumb bastards for breach of contract. Contract that I speak of is called the oath that these little punk bastards took because they're traitors to you and our country. Unseat these little punk bastards from their seats of power. Okay? There needs to be a group of people in every neighborhood. Go through, come up with a list of at least 20 questions for your cops. Okay? The NYC or NY whatever, and your county sheriffs and sheriffs. Okay? First question you need to ask every one of them, from the highest ranking asswipe with the little stripes and little stars and bars on him, like he's some kind of military. Did you take an oath? When it says yes, say, do you believe in that oath? These are primary questions y'all need to be asking. Okay? In this oath that you took, that you believe that you should be following, at what time did you think it was okay to follow a dictator? Okay? Sorry, if they can't get this right, it needs to be replaced. It needs to have somebody in that position that understands that, here again, that old document known as the Constitution, it says, we the people, right? Them too. So every time they step forward to squash somebody in the nuts or fine them, charge them, these tickets are contracts. Okay? I don't know if y'all understand this. Do not sign nothing. Do not put your John fucking Hancock on any of their fucking contracts. If you do, you're fucking yourself. Don't want to believe me? Go look up contract law. Look how it's arranged and organized on a four corners piece of paper known as a magic spell. I know people's not getting this, but this is how they used us. This is how they fucking us. By words. You need not comply to any of their bullshit. You have your own credo. You have a constitution to follow. You have a Bill of Rights to follow. That is your law, your standing. You need not comply to any of their bullshit. If you're scared you're going to go to jail or this, that, and the other, you might want to take these grounds and stand on them now, because there might be coming a time, if this stuff is not arranged fast enough, there's going to be these little small skirmishes in the street that's going to be almost revolutionary. Okay? Do you take up and stand on your 2 feet and allow them to do whatever they think they can do, because they can't? When all this is said, done, and over with, you can turn around and watch these fuckers perp walk. Or, if they're still running around in the streets, sue them for every fucking thing they've got. Take every stitch of fucking money away from them. Put them in a fucking homeless situation. Bury these motherfuckers. Show them who we, the people, really are. I know some people, oh, you cuss too much. I'm not PC correct. So, fuck you. The rest of you, the people that's following me, the people that watch me, understand where I'm coming from. Because most of us a long time ago woke up to the bullshit, the fantasy. Okay? Money's involved, people's involved. Heard my whole life, money is the root of all evil. No, it is not. Money is not the root of all evil. It is the cocksucker that wheels the money in the direction it wants to put it is the problem. It's man again. See, falsifying a inanimate object. Say this is that's $100 bill. I lay it there. It don't do nothing. Just like my gun, lay it there. It don't do nothing. It's an inanimate object until one of us exchanges our hands to the fact, okay, or takes and goes buys a carton of cigarettes. It don't do a fucking thing. So no, money's not the root of all evil. It's on who controls it and how they put it to work. It's a tool, just like the gun. But see, they convinced us for years. Okay, it's like I heard where I got this from. Man, it smacked me in the back of the head so hard. It made me think of it for about 3 or 4 days when I first heard it. And I know he was right. Heard it my whole life. Oh, there's always two sides to a coin. There's actually three. Okay? And it's the edge of the coin that's never spoke of. But here again, these magical, wonderful fucking words. And it made it even worse, okay? Because this liberal, dumbass mindset has been around for a long fucking time. These things that's been handed down, wrote up, orchestrated against you and me has been around for a very long time. These ass wipes has been trying their best. Okay, they have in a lot of ways controlled the flow of you and me in many different ways. This is where everybody can't grasp the bigger picture. If you explain to somebody if they're watching MSM, they're programmed. Oh no, I'm not. No, not me. Well, sorry to tell you, if you take the narrative of a liar and form it into a truth, into your head thinking it is a truth, yes, you are. You are the problem. Even though they're projecting it, building a fire for you so you can keep warm, okay, to keep it running through one ear and out the fucking other without stopping it somewhere in the middle and functionally stopping in. What the hell did he say? Where the hell did he get that at? It's called thinking. I do it still yet today, just like the bar situation. I'm like, I still, here's my stand on bar and Durham. Being they was in this muck for years before Trump come along. Okay? And nobody's asked the question, why did Barr take that trip to Chicago? What was that about? Nobody asked that question. I was kind of curious about it, and I couldn't find nothing about it. But anyway, them two's been in this muck for years. Okay? They've seen all the good, the bad, the ugly, and all these idiots. Okay? Because they've had to deal with most of them. They also they know what is broke. They know how to fix it. But our wonderful, illustrious scales, the Lady of Justice with the blindfold on, the sword and the scales, she might be a statue, but Barr and Durham are not. They're functional, upright human being men. Okay? For you all to cross every T and dot every I, just to make sure you are correct. There's no denying, okay? I don't care. Your law can tell you whatever. Don't give a shit. It's just a 3-letter word that if I wrote it on a piece of paper, laid it on my desk, it wouldn't fucking do a damn thing for the next 200 fucking years. It's just a word. I do not trust Barr. I do not trust Durham. At any time, I think if the bank was done correctly, where they wouldn't get caught with money, they would take it and turn on every one of us. I'm sorry. You know, you got Sidney Powell yesterday there in Atlanta. She's telling everybody pretty much the same thing. A roundabout. Okay? And then again, it could be a political game being played with me and everybody. Okay? To throw off the other idiots that are fighting against. Could be. But I do know by the executive orders, and this election was held under War Powers Act. Go look it up. And every person, foreign or domestic, big word, domestic, you keyboard warriors that works for these great big giant fucking $billion companies, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the rest of the MSM out there. Once this thing is enacted and y'all's little umbrella gets ripped in half and it gets put into a situation to where the reason it had to be taken out was due to war against the United States of America, y'all might want to go start looking up the charges. And the way Trump works is like an old lawman. He starts at the bottom and works his way up. He's done it the whole time he's been in office. So now, you all running them little keyboards because it's your job or you was told to, ain't gonna hold a drop of motherfucking water in a bucket full of holes. I know my analogy sometimes a little far-fetched or way out there, but don't try to put a gallon of water in a bucket full of holes, okay? Because them that water's gonna run through it, and y'all gonna be the first ones swept up, bottom up. That's how he works. Peace to all y'all, and also, like I said, I found it really curious right after they started to me, okay, YouTube, Google. I know y'all involved because all of y'all own the same shit, okay? I had 10 subscribers disappear. I wonder who them 10 could have been. Damn, it took 10 to puncture my old ass, slow me down. To me, it's a badge of honor. 10 motherfuckers. And I don't hardly know shit when it comes to, well, I can't say I can't say that I don't, but I can say I don't know as much as maybe Snowden or Guccifer or anything like that. I'm nowhere near that compatible. They'd run circles around my old ass. But anyway, like I said, the umbrella's about ready to get yanked down, and Trump starts at the bottom first. Y'all might want to go look at the charges that comes under this, because it is a security threat against the United States when the United States people are not being told the truth. I hope this goes out. I tried to re-release the other video that I tried to put out 7 or 8 days ago. Well, this is the same video. No, we can't have this. No, there's too much truth in it for them. But the day's coming. What's the funny part is, maybe 10 years down the road, we'll all be sitting back and thinking about what the hell went on today. And like, oh my God, I can't believe this shit show was this bad. We'll be talking about it for years. The good thing about it is, maybe we won't forget this time. Maybe we should have an understanding that when it comes to change, that's an individual process. Okay? Not running around with a book of rules and regulations. You got to follow this. No, we fucking don't. The only entity that could ever take my rights away from me is God Himself. And y'all don't qualify. MSM, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I can tell you, you don't qualify. Peace to all y'all, and the ones that is still hopefully watching me have an understanding. 99% of this wasn't projected at you all at all. It's mainly the MSM and the rest of the alternative media that's running around out here playing God, Daddy, Mama, the gray PC idiot. You better listen to this. You better listen to that. And I done gave the secret on how to get rid of y'all's little dictators in your states. Go find you a redneck ass lawyer out of Louisiana, Florida, somewhere south that's got nothing to do with that little punk motherfucker or that idiot bitch in Chicago. Every one of you need to pick up and go do this. Okay? Use the Constitution against them. It's a foundational stone in law. Okay? They cannot beat that in the court of law as long as the court ain't some kind of screwed up. The reason being I say this is I talked to attorneys about this. The Constitution and where we draw all of our law from is the foundation. To yank the foundation out from under the house, do you think the house would stand? No. Use that to have an understanding that if the foundational law is yanked out, none of their law stands that they call law. You might want to study codes and statutes too, see when they was developed. Peace to all of you.